this is a black snapper, and we're gonna fillet it. So I'm gonna start somewhere in the middle here, because it's just relatively easier to puncture up there, just like that. And then just sort of make a line across the top, just using the spine sort of as a guide. And then just come up to where the collar would be, and just make a cut right here at the tail. And then feed that right up, and you can also make a cut here, and just sort of use that as your little peel or flap back, and just gradually go forward in your fillet, freeing up as much meat as possible. You can make a little cut at the bottom just to make sure you know when you're done here. The bottom. And then you can come, as soon as like most of it's free, you can come up where that cut is that you made, up to where collar is, just sort of, you can hear it cracking through those pin bones. And then you have this, do that, and then you can just connect the dots from there to there, and then you should have it pretty much free. There you go. And then take this, put this aside, and free up, get rid of some of the other fatty parts and any other pin bones that are still left in there, just by going forward. Make sure you get rid of as little meat as possible. And then you have black snapper fillet. There is another way to do it. You can just start at the tail, make that cut, and then use that as your guide, coming from the bottom up, heading up to where the bottom is, and then doing that same thing, just coming up right in front of like that collar here, and then just come up again, careful where the pin bones are, and then come up, use that as your guide, just come all the way down to that first cut that you made at the tail. Free up some of your meat, use that flap again as your guide, and when you're cutting through, you want to hear sort of your knife going above the ridges of the ribs. That way you know you're hugging really tight to the meat and you're getting as much meat as possible. You can come from the top down here, and then just once you have most of the meat released, just finish up your cut there. There's a little bit of meat left on there, and you can just grab that right there too. Make sure you got no pin bones in there, and then just there you go.